You starting? Okay. So, hi, my name is Chong Ye. And what's your name?
Shane.
Shane. Nice to meet you. Okay, just a short interview to show how you um, work with chemistry. And then the first question is, what's your major?
My major is chemical engineering.
Chemical engineering. So, uh, when did you have the most recent chemistry class?
I'm currently in OChem 2,
OChem 2, so 311.
311.
Okay. How long have you been in chemistry class?
This will be my 6th semester at college, about 2.5 years,
Oh, so including a summer?
one summer class.
Oh, so okay, that's the general questions. And the third question is, could you talk about the most favorite element or first word come to your mind when we talk about the chemistry?
It's probably for favorite element, probably carbon. It's kind of the backbone of so many things in
Mhm.
life. So, I mean, it's just kind of a unique molecule that allows life basically
Yeah.
on Earth.
Yeah. So carbon is something live, live related element.
Yeah,
And
just
then
kind of the backbone of life.
yeah, and then this is the most important elements maybe in OChem as well.
Yeah, and biochem.
Yeah, okay. The fourth question is, could you draw a picture of an item? So just pick the one you like most.
Carbon, you'd have your nucleus, you'd have your 8 protons, your 8 neutrons,
Mm-hmm.
your S1 shell that would have 2 electrons in it. S2 would have 2 electrons in it. And then you'd have your P2,
Oh,
which would have the 4 electrons
mm-hmm.
in the shell.
Cool. So, could you describe what is a chemical reaction?
It's a reaction between different molecules and exchange or sharing of electrons as they interact.
Mm-hmm. So during the chemical reaction, could you describe the rule of the electrons? So what's the rule of the electrons pretending in the reaction?
I mean, it's kind of the electron negativity and electron affinity. Certain atoms, depending on what their charge is, they either want more
Mm-hmm.
or want to get rid of to complete an octet
Cool.
in their outer ring.
Yeah. Okay. So typically it's just something like a bond breaking, a bond formed reaction, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So could you describe more deeply about how the chemical bond is broken or formed? How they are broken or formed?
I guess it's just the forces, the positive nucleus
Mm-hmm.
wants to draw in the negative of the electron,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess the more the protons can pull, the more likely they are to take electrons from other atoms. And it's got to do with the size of the molecule as well.
Mm-hmm.
Larger molecules have the electrons further from the nucleus, so they don't hold on to them as tightly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the last question is about how could you find the oxidation or reduction reactants in the redox reaction?
How do you know which is which?
Yeah.
You just look at if they gain or lose electrons, and then just basically count its electrons, the initial electrons versus the electrons in the molecule that are assigned to that. So like a carbon bond, the
Mhm.
carbon would get a 1. Carbon-hydrogen bond, the carbon would get a 2. Oxygen bond, it would get 0 because the oxygen would pull all those electrons. So you would just count up the assigned electrons
Mhm.
compared to the electrons in the outer shell of the molecule.
Okay. Yeah. Just one extra question based on that. So you know the oxidation states based on the counting electrons minus the formal charge minus the exact electron around the atom. So after you know the oxidation states, you know the strength of it. So if it is increasing the number, so like from +4 to +6, is it oxidizing or reducing?
If it goes, if it gets more positive, it's lose the electron is oxidation, so it's
Oh.
oxidation because it loses the
LEO.
electron, which makes a more positive charge.
LEO. Yeah, LEO and GER.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Shane.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.